The father of the West Irondequoit student who allegedly made threats against the school is speaking out tonight. He says his son was treated unfairly and that the so-called threats had nothing to do with the school. So Lena Lewis spoke with him and explains why he feels his family's rights were violated by the way the school district handled the entire situation.
Bruce Kassler is the first to admit his son Destin has some behavioral issues and disabilities, which is why he says the way the West Irondequoit School District handled alleged threats made by his son was even more upsetting.
There was no need for this a public announcement. There was no need for any of that to come out that way. It could have been handled more quietly and behind the scenes, but they chose to go out and thump their chest and say, oh, this is what we're doing for you people.
He feels the district made a spectacle of it at school on Monday, September 24th, touting increased security to address a, quote, threat, despite the fact that Destin was in police custody and then placed on psychiatric hold from Saturday night on until Monday night.
They still didn't need to scare the town with this, announcement and all this thing, because he was incarcerated from 12 o'clock that night on through. He wasn't coming to the school. He was already under arrest.
Kassler says while his son has mental health issues, he's never been violent. He chalks the, quote, threats up to the fact that Destin thinks of himself as an aspiring rapper. The social media post that allegedly started it all, quote, and don't get mad when you regret it. Keep your cams ready for Monday. I'm going viral.
In none of it has they been able to say that he said anything about school or a threat towards school or in any way, shape, or form saying anything about school. So if there were anything in regards to this where I thought that my son was at fault, I would be lockstep in behind everyone trying to get it corrected. But I can't teach my son right from wrong if I don't stand up for him in this instance where he's being wrongly accused.
The superintendent declined to speak, and the public information officer for the district was limited in what details he could give because of state and federal law surrounding student privacy. But they said they acted with the community's and the students' safety in mind. Maureen?
All right, Selena, thank you. There were no charges filed after Destin was taken into custody Monday night, but Kassler says the school is in the process of trying to suspend him.